Hello everyone, welcome back to Blueprints. Let's go ahead and continue. We're on day 5. So I'm getting invested in this game. The puzzles are clever. I do worry that to actually solve some of these things, we'll need like a ridiculous amount of RNG. Oh, the well's already down. Interesting. So, okay, last time we found a waterwork area and we shifted the water about. And we took the water out of the fountain, and that persisted apparently. Okay, we're also at 70 steps because we got access to the apple orchard. That's interesting. Yeah, we have this permanent addition. I didn't know the water would stay where it is. Like, can I see that somewhere? It was a what was it? It was the pump room. It doesn't say that it's permanent. I don't know. Okay, well, we have a new day. Let's see where we're going. I want to get to the edges and see if we can get some more green buildings. So we have a hallway, a storeroom. Let's put the hallway out. That's a lie because it's in red. We have... Oh. Okay. So we have all of our notes we've been taking as we progress through the game. We're finding chess pieces everywhere. Lots of rooms have secrets. I think that the paintings don't matter because I think that they change every single time. It's possible they might have something to do with, like, I don't know. They might have something to do with what rooms get drafted. Like, this is a pin, that's a pine. So does that mean I should go east? I don't know. So we could put the breaker here, or we could go to the parlor. Parlor, we get us a couple gems. And it progresses us. It keeps us moving north. Assuming we can answer the puzzle, of course. I haven't been looking outside when we're on the outside of the house. Maybe that's the thing. Okay, let's see what today's puzzle is. So remember the rules. There will always be at least one box which displays only the truth. There will always be at least one box which displays false. Only one box will have a prize. The other two are always empty. So, 2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. Okay. Let's consider implications. There has to be a false box. If 2 of these statements are not true, then that would mean that 2 of them are false and only one of them is true. It can't be this one. That would mean that that's saying that this one's true and it's not. So that would mean that this is the true one. And it would have the box. But what if I'm wrong? What if this is true? Then it would say that the statement in the blue box is true, which is also true. That would force this one to be false. Well, wait a minute. Does that work out? Is this one false either way? Because if this is true, then this is true. And that means that this one is forced to be false. If this is false, then this is also false, and this is true, so never mind. Well, no, it's true, which means that it's correct, which means the gems are always here, I think. Because either both of these are false, and then this is telling the truth, and it's this one. Or both of these are true, which means that the gems are... This is a false statement, and then the gems are not would be in this box, because this is the false one. I think this is it. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go take the corridor. Stick on the far right edge of the map. You have the observatory, or a storeroom. This would turn us back towards the center. It might be good to get an item, though. Let's take an item. You got a key and a mask. We haven't seen this before. What's this do? The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, you gain... Okay, so it's a way of maintaining steps. Is the idea that that's car and cart? Have I been... Are these all off by one? By one letter? Tag and stag. Okay, there's clearly something going on with the paintings. So this is S? But what do I do with that? What do I do with that information? This was E. But I think this doesn't matter. I think that we know the pictures change each time we go. Maybe the pictures are forced into... Wait a minute. It could be that the pictures are always in the same place, but in different rooms. So like the rooms change where they go, but the pictures are in the right places? I don't know. So we have the chapel, but we can't progress through that yet. We have a bedroom that would lead to a dead end, and the spare room, which would just go north. I guess we'll do that one. No paintings here. This would be a bedroom. This would be a dead end. This would let me go back left, at least. I'll go ahead and put security up. So clock and lock, this is C. Wow, I have not noticed this in a long... How did I miss this? There's clearly just a one-letter difference. Clock and lock. But what's that telling me? What do I need to know about this? That this is C. Okay. I think we're gonna have to see this on multiple attempts. So let's go ahead and record some of these. So, like I remember the very first one. It was like there was an ace and a queen, which doesn't... They're both cards. I don't know. Okay, we're in the security. Clock, lock, C. And I want to also pay attention to what room I'm in. So I'm in rank 3, 4th file. So I'm in 3, 4. And maybe next time we'll take a look at a few of these and see if they repeat across runs. All right, so we can change this up a little bit. How did I miss that? Okay, we want fewer security doors. And when offline, we want them to be open. And that's it. Dead end. All right, that would go back south. This would turn up north. This would also turn up north. I think we'll go ahead and get the observatory. So are there pictures on this one? Doesn't look like it. Well, no, there's this one. But I don't think that's related. That's not like the pictures that we've been seeing. Alright. What's our thing today? The slice. That's probably the least useful one. So, okay, this does have some. This is a rod and a road. How did I miss that? So the observatory, rod and road, A, and we're in 3-3. This would open up if we actually had coins, but we don't. We have a stage and I don't know what that is. We have an aisle and a lily? No. I don't know. This one is confusing to me. The music sure got dramatic all of a sudden. Okay, now we're stuck. We can do chapel. Yeah, it's the only thing we can do. But now we can't go in. We'll have to go back. Let's record this one too. So this is a hallway. Pin and pine. E. And we are in 4-1. I'm gonna say this until we get some coins, just guaranteed, and some health. Oh, I need to look at the picture in a moment. Okay, the den would go north and south. That's good. All right, so we got a bride and a bridge. It's so obvious. Oh my god. Pantry, bride and bridge. G. And we are in 1-2, or I'm sorry, 2-1, 2-3. A stair and a star in the den. Where are we? We are in 2-2. So that would connect me back to the entrance hall. This would be a dead end. We could do this. It would let us go to the edge. I think we'll do that. All right, back to the center. Okay, we have a pry bar and a rosary. Pray and pry? And we're in 1, 2. All right. It wouldn't be terrible for this to be a one-way. Let's make this the storeroom. Dessert and desert. That was interesting. That was boarded up for a second, and then we walked in and it wasn't. Don't know why. I don't think that was a thing. I think that was probably just a rendering thing. All right. So the commissary would let us continue. We have a tie and there's the with and without again, but I don't know what that means. Tie and something. What is that? It's not a lamp. In theory, it's similar to something with tie. No, I don't know what it is. I just don't know what this thing is supposed to be depicting. We have a lot. Let's save up money. I wouldn't mind a sledgehammer. That'd be nice. I would love to get into the library, but that would cut off my ability to go any further. We got a bird and a boat, a canoe and a crow. What am I looking at? A row and a crow. There we go. So West Wing Hall, row and crow. C. And we are in 3-1. This it's a dead end, so might as well put a bedroom there. Or the lavatory, either one. So we got a plane and a map, a grid. Fly and no. You know, I just realized blueprint. This is a blueprint. I'm an idiot. I didn't even see that until now. We've looked at this image before. It's marking out that one particular cell. Is 1x2 an E? The guest bedroom, so okay. I mean, that's actually in the right spot. I think I've been in this before, and it was that same picture. Because I remember thinking, yeah, that's where we are. I think, okay, I'm betting the pictures are unique to their grid number. And then I'm gonna say, okay, what's the best way to do this? So that's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's 5. I'm just gonna start it out blank. And because of the font we're in, it's not it's not the. Can I make it so that they're all? Nope. Can I make them not serifed? Nah. All right, we'll just figure it out. So we got, let's just mark them all. So 4-1 is an E. 3-1 C. S down here. 1-2 is A. 2-2 is I. 2-3 is G. 3-3 is A. I don't remember what this was before. This was a long time ago, so we're not able to know where it was at the time. Yeah, all of these are not the right thing. So 3, 4 is C. And that's all we got. I should have remembered because the pictures in the front room don't change. Okay, well now we have a new thing to collect as we walk around. Oh, and this one. 1, 2, or 2, 1 is an E. This looks like it's gonna turn into 8. Like, there's not many words that begin EIG. We'll see. There's layers, man. I love it. I love the layers. Okay, where am I going? To north from here then? Can we maybe intuit them what that was? It was no, that was on this one. Ideally, we keep going. The garage is new. I haven't been there. Let's go. Let's open that up. Even if it doesn't go anywhere else. We have money to go through the chapel. Okay. Ah, keys. Nice. We'll look at the car in a moment. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. Well, knowing it's Christoph, it's at least one thing. Garage. Christoph. The driver. A car and a card. So D, and we are in 4-1. Well, wait a minute. Did I do something wrong? Because I have that as E. But I haven't been to 4-1. So how did I do that? Was it 1-4? I might have done 1-4 wrong. I think that's D. I'm gonna guess that's E, but we'll check when we go by it again. All right. Driver's license is Swan Song. Nothing new there. Unless they care about this particular misspelling. We have a swan. Lots of swan imagery. Nope, can't seem to activate it. Okay, dead end. We have this thing that doesn't do anything, apparently. What's that red? That's just a part of the car. This sure feels like I should be able to get into it. But I can't. Well, we got a bunch of keys. That's good. Alright, back through here. Stare and Star. We got this one, right? 2-2 is I? Yeah. I did get the gym. It was an A. So no need to go through that again. So this one, queen and ace, card and card. Ace and face, maybe. It's a face card. Would that work? Safe. Not sure. I'm gonna not get it wrong unless I'm sure. All right, this is the pin pine, right? So that is there. So we just put it wrong the first time. I'm revisiting this. Stag and tag. Yep. So that would be safes. What other words could this be? Now we're playing Word all of a sudden. Could be saves. Sates. Sales. I bet it's safes. Ace and face. But I'm less certain about that. Unless this is trying to say crack 8 safes, which makes sense. Do I have the corridor above me? No, I don't. Let's get that. Cart and car. Yeah. It's going to be 8. And this one. Peas. And mountain. Peak. P and peak. Okay. Yeah. It's going to say cracking 8 safes. Safes. We can't tell from this room. We'll check next time. And what would that would be? What was the thing in that room? I mean, that would have an R that was different. Tears. Tear. And tie. It might be the whole with and without thing is important. Ah, well. We lost our music, apparently. Did I write this one down? Yes. And this one, we couldn't figure this one out. It's like a flower and a stage, a curtain, the aisle. A stage is the obvious one. Stage and sage. So where are we? We are in 3. We are in 4-3. Stage and sage. This one does not have pictures. And this is our only door, isn't it? Yeah. If we can't go forward, we'll have to restart. Passageway, but we can't get it. Library would be a dead. No, it wouldn't. It would let us go back east. Both of these let us go back east. This is our first library too, also, I think. That's cool. Look around. Can we go up? We can. Nice. Mount Holly Records. Temporal Records. Oh, okay. Yeah. I've played for 4 hours now. And I once spent almost 2 hours in here. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me, but it's good to know. Now I'm feeling watched. If I like decide to stop to do some runs on my own, everyone will know. Scrapbook. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Greetings from Reddington. Yeah, we've already got that. Yep. I haven't found anything interesting in this picture. Is there something right there? This is the picture in the dark room where he's taking it next to the bath. Like he takes a selfie. My first claim ticket. First item checked. Shovel. Yeah? My favorite floor plans. Den. Can't seem to ever pass it up. I always choose Den. I'm betting this is me. This isn't someone else's plans. This is what I do. I always draft the den. I always draft a hallway and a closet. I pay for the security a lot. I spent a lot of time in security reading that panel and in the pump room. I have made no contraptions. I purchased something for 8, and there's a bunch of things here apparently. I've never gone to the passageway or the nursery. I think I've been to the nursery. I've been to the commissary, but I've chosen it again against it sometimes. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. I feel watched. All right, so our picture, we've got a chart and a cart. So H. And we are in 5-4. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room, press R to pull up the directory. Yeah, I mean, are they telling me to do that more? Occasionally there's like text here that's interesting, maybe? I don't know. Ah! Book request form. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Okay. I mean, I haven't read any of these. Sightseer's Guide? Simon P. Jones? So they want me to come back here over and over again. Alright, I think we're done here. Let's go to the side. We have lots of keys. Just don't close the door on me. Here's the pool. Freezes your accounts. Your money and gems will not reset at the end of the day and cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. That's an interesting idea. But that would be the end of our trip. We can't go. We wouldn't be able to go anywhere else. I don't have enough gems for the office. I'd love to do it. I think we're stuck taking the pool. Now, we drained the pool all the way, and there was a bunch of money on the ground when we were in the pump room. So we've got a tent and a tag. A 10. So it's T. We are in 5-5. Is T. This is a fine place for a utility closet. I still don't know what these do. Let's turn off gymnasium. Turn on garage. Yeah. Okay, we should go back to the garage. And keycard to off. And I'll set a couple of those just so we can maybe see something. Okay, and we've got stand and. So we got a S in 4-5. How far back are we to... where am I going? Wait a minute. I just said we should go and check the garage. So it'd be... an awfully long way. Let's keep going for now. But we should try to go back before the end of the day. Billiard room. Veranda. I would love to get this. Because... but we don't have the gems for it. I'll take this. This will give me 2 options. It'll immediately fail. We'll go back. Turn it back on. I am running a little bit low on steps. I gotta be aware of that. So last time we were here, we had the magnifying glass and found a bunch of stuff. No, this little mark that we saw in the picture, that's nothing special. We already zoomed in and we're able to see those. Maybe. Is this the reversed? It is. Right? There's a little mark, but I don't think it's anything. Next time we get the magnifying glass, I'll take a look at it. I think these are the 2. So we have a coat and a cape? No. Coat and... I don't know. Cove? But then they don't have an overlap. They need to only have one difference. Coast. The coast and the coat. Okay, so we are in rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 6, 6, 5 is an S. You know, that was easier to see when it was a capital. Let me do that again for all these. All right. No key this time. Last time they gave me a key. Oh, a lockpick hit will occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Okay. That's a new item. I haven't gotten that one before. All right, let's see if we can go north. Oh. Try to use the lockpick kit? Hey, I was able to. Nice. More likely to draw red rooms, which are dangerous. I haven't been there. This would spread keys throughout the house, but has a gem requirement, which I don't meet. I wouldn't mind having the dining room here, but unfortunately... I'm going to take the furnace just because we haven't seen one yet. So if we had a shovel, we can get in there. Okay, there's just nothing here. Not even pictures, so we can't tell. That's a shame. Did we just screw ourselves? I think we did. Because now we have nowhere to go. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, now we have nowhere to go. Unless we can draft that, but we can't. Okay. Well, we're done with this run. Are there pictures here even? No pictures. Oh, no, there they are. A stage and a stag, so it's an E. And we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. No, 6, 4. 6, 4. 6, 4 is an E. Now I'm wishing I can go back to my previous videos and like record what I did find. But we'll see those rooms again. Let's go back to the garage. All right, there's nothing else we can do, right? Yeah. I didn't really look around here very carefully. Was there anything to pick up? There's got to be some sort of puzzle with the numbers. But I haven't figured it out yet. And the chess pieces. Wait a minute. Is that something? No. But how many times have I walked by these like paintings and said, oh, those don't matter? Because I am a fool. We turned the gym off. Does it no longer drop? Yeah, it no longer was prohibitive to come in here, I think. I don't need to go in there. So we think, wait, where are we? We are in 3-2, and we think 3-2 is an R. So what is something that you can add an R to and get one word from the other? Tire. Tier. These are kind of tiers. Not North. The whole with and without thing might be another issue. I don't know. I bet it's an R because it makes sense, but I don't know why it's an R. No reason to buy anything. We can't draft any more rooms. Yeah. All right, we turn this back on. Ah. Oh, that's cool. We're actually out of the house. There we go. Permanent progression. All right, anything over here? I can draft another room. Interesting. So in the morning, we should go ahead and get these, get this room first, right? Because these all seem good. The items don't matter. We won't be able to use them today. I'm curious if the shelter might actually have something of interest in it. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, here's another terminal. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. So there was this issue where, like, I forget who it was in the family. It was a woman who was the author of Red Prince, which is another clearly contrast with Blueprint. But she disappeared. She just disappeared one day. Was she down here, maybe? Welcome to the bomb shelter. Radiation monitor? A measurement of radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by experiments conducted in the laboratory. If the reading is 12 microsieverts or higher, emergency protocol will initiate, and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Okay, so my guess is this would be a way to unlock all the doors in the house if you find the laboratory and are able to do some sort of a radiation event. And 12 microsieverts is nothing. That's not a huge deal. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in a house that was radiated with 12 microsieverts, but it's not a big deal. The shelter's time-locked safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time-locked safe will remain open for 4 hours. What's today? It's day 5. But what does that turn to? I don't know the time either. All right, well, we'll look at that in a moment. What was it again? Swan Song. Yeah. This strikes me as something where it says you need to get out of the office to actually do stuff. Any email? Yeah, you need to get to the office. So I can access security from here. That's cool. I like this. There's apparently a gem out there I just missed. Let's see what the time lock safe input looks like. I don't know today's date. But I can find it. Maybe. Doesn't have a date on it. Would there be anywhere that tells me the date in here? Oh, there's the outer room. There we go. In the pantry. That might do something. No. No. The place where they're complaining, that's the commissary, I think. Where they're saying they have to log in. This one. No. Doesn't say. Not that it matters. Like, I know a lot of dates it's not. I guess you might as well put a random date in and find out what the effect of that is. We can at least get the time right, though. So it is... It's a bit after 4? Is that what that's saying? It looks like the thing's pointing before 4. But that might just be perspective. It's 4 o'clock. So we need to specify at least 6 o'clock of some date. Let's read emails and see if maybe they'll say something. Not emails, staff things. So as of November 4th, November 4th might be day 1, might be day 0. Maybe November 7th was day 1? It's not day 7, is it? No. It is November, though. I don't think this would tell me anything. What's blessing? Bestowed from the shrine after an offering of gold. Okay. Well, I haven't found that one yet. West path. Yeah. Okay, so my guess is it's either the 7th or it's the 12th. Or maybe the 13th. Does that persist now? Burning my steps for no reason. Oh, the time is so slow. I should have specified it. Well, I couldn't do it in 5. Nah. I have no idea what time it is. What day it is. Maybe my camp will say what day it is. I don't recall if anywhere has said it. No. Is that the blueprints right there? Maybe. Oh, I can't even get back to the room now. Never mind. I think we're done. Well, we got a lot of useful information that time. I still can't believe that, like, our first try we got like up to here. Let's do another one. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and draft something outside. One of the other rooms. I wondered, can the garage only appear in that one spot? It was like right there? One of these two? Possibly. Special floor plans now cost steps instead of coins. That's interesting. I'm gonna take the special items though instead. Wrench. Each time you draft a mechanical, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So you can make the mechanical rooms more common. That's an interesting idea. And then a sledgehammer. That's a really curious idea. I like that. Alright, so this bridge isn't there, so we can't tell. Yeah. Until we draft the garage again. Well, we just burned 5 of our 6 of our steps, but that's fine. For 2 items. Let's go. I'll go for the early storeroom. So let me just double check. Pin and pine in 2-2. Or I'm sorry, it's in 1-4. Yeah, so the paintings persist. I thought they persist with the room they're in, but no, they persist with the grid location that they're in. Which is interesting. Let's see what's over this way first. I would like to push through this. I'll get the nook. And just to be sure, I have these already. Until we get to higher rank, we don't need to worry too much. I always take the den, but this time maybe I don't. Maybe I take the commissary so we can keep going. What you got? Upgrade disc. What is an upgrade disc? I have no idea. Does it unlock a permanent, perhaps? Okay, I get it. So this was when I should have figured it out. Stare is the one that has the extra character, and Star does not. So the one that this does not have and this does have. That's how I should have known that I need to pick them out. Pick out the differing letter. We'll take the hallway. And this is what made it clear what to do with them. Yummy. We already read the book. I'm just... Oh, now you have a view. I think last time you didn't have a view. Desert and dessert. Okay. Parlor will let us continue, so at observatory. I don't have the gem for the observatory though, so parlor. And do I have this one? This is D, right? Yeah, row and crow. No, it's a C. Wait a minute, which one? I'm in 3. Yeah, crack. Gotcha. What's our puzzle today? Gems are in both the black box and the white box. That is a lie. Because we know that only 2 of the boxes contain gems. Or only one of the boxes contains a gem. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. That's also a lie. So this one must be telling the truth. Gems are not in the white or the blue. So they're in the black. Does that seem like all the time it's always the black? I'm not sure we've had the result be one of the other 2. I don't recall. It'd be funny if the gems are always are in all 3 and you just have to pick one. You're just feeling clever. For no particular reason. How does that situate? So this would let me stay on the left side. So would the bedroom. I have a feeling we're going to want to come back through this, so let's go ahead and put the bedroom. Again, this weird thing, which I'm guessing is a tray? And then a tie? I don't... The differences are... I don't know. It's terrible that even knowing that this is something with R in it and probably has something to do with a tie or a knot or a neck or something, I still can't figure out what that is. It's just weird looking. We found a dice. Nice. A die. Okay. The corridor would let us go further north, but this would give us more options. I'm going to go for the options. Alright, this is a new room. Where are we? We are in 4-2. 4-2. We have a coat and a cot. That's pretty clear. So, dates. Something, something, date, crack, 8 saves. Just for the keys, get the garage. Any special items? Excuse me. I would love to get that music room, but unfortunately we don't have the gems for it. Library? And we'll have a book this time that's different? Maybe? Excuse me a moment. So, stage and sage, I think that is. Here we go. A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. I know today's date now! Maybe. Either that's today or it was yesterday. I think that's today. Okay. So day 6 or day 5 is November 12th, 93. So day 6, Nov 12, 93. And maybe 5. 5? Because that's when I actually requested it. On yesterday. The third largest city in Fen Ares, and the site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Ajaran canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-bogglingly variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. I'm going to write down this name. Ilex X Meservii. So a unique plant. Ilex, I'm going to put lowercase so we can see it. X Meservii. Specimen of holly. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son Lionel Epson left the estate, never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It's still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda or Arise, when Reddington was still the capital. However, surfaced documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fennerise's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience, and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourist wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. And here's the map of it. Will I ever need to know what this map is? Possibly. They didn't mention Angel Tower. This one right here. Or Burns End. Something here. Something junk. I'm not going to write this down. I'll remember that there's a map here if we need it. Okay, and I don't get to specify the next one. But hey, now I know what day we're on. And it turned out to be the right one. I had a guess based on the note we were left. Okay, let's proceed. So this is going back south, which is a bit constrained. We do have a gem. Yeah, they're all dead. They're all, there's no way to go. Haven't been to the study before, though. I don't think. "44 letters in the message." Okay, well, face is ace. Yeah. Unused pairings, glove and love. Sting and sing, crowd and crow. Groan and gown, snack and sack. I wish I could fill them in like this. blueprints. Here's a chess piece. We finally have an actual board. I mean, we've been finding chess pieces all over the place. I think that's the queen. She's on her own cutter. It's just standard labeled. It's nothing special. We have a safe. Our second safe we've encountered. Okay, so we have a black queen here. In the study. And these are particular to the room, the drafted room. The grid doesn't matter. They stay the same piece all the time, wherever they show up. We'll look at that in a moment. I want to find everything else first before going to the easy way. Okay, we got a road and a rod. So this is an A. I think we already have that one. Right? Yeah, it's crack. I want to play chess. That'd be fun. Alright, let's see what we got here. Craft, raft, draft, raft, smile, mile, vile, viral. Coat, cat, cold, old, sturdy, study, face, ace, beard, Bart. Yeah, they're really, they're making me feel embarrassed for not seeing it earlier. I wonder what sturdy is though. Like, how are you gonna visually represent sturdy to me? I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2. A pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. You did it. You got it done. Apparently. But yeah, they're hitting me over the head with the messaging. That's it. Nothing else here. I guess if I hadn't learned about this already, this would be a revelation. Alright, so let's go all the way back to the entrance hall to the pantry. We do have this safe. We had a 1128 was the gate. No. Okay. Where am I going? Yeah, I get, okay, this whole discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. And we did. We found the study, which apparently is an unusual one. Which I think is like the rarest type, right? Yeah, standard, common, and unusual. We need to really open things up here. The drawing room. That would give me 2 ways to go. We found the safe here. But we've yet to figure out how to... what the code is. That's our 3rd safe. There's 3 safes that we know of. And apparently there's going to be 8. Judging by the message. Date, crack, 8 saves. Which room am I in? I am in 4-2, which we already... No, we don't. Is this an H? Do we have... Here's the bath and bat. Yeah, it's an H. I do worry that there's something obvious in here. Like, it's measuring the length of their stride all the time. Their steps. Wait a minute, is that it? No, I thought maybe it was my steps that were remaining. But then it would be dynamic, so it doesn't make sense. They're sure drawing a lot of attention to steps, though. Anyway. So this is going east. Gem and key. What's this? Yeah. Okay. We already read that one. All right. We still can't get passageway. We need to go north and east. 10 would only let us go east. This would let us go north. I'll take it. I'll take the spare room to get further north. Claim ticket. Yeah, we have our shovel waiting for us at the code check. But if we go that way, we'll be stuck. We won't be able to get back. This would give us one way to go. This would also give us one way to go. We'll go on the corridor. Yeah. Alright, so we got flame and our match and pine. Tree. Match and fire and fir. Fire and fir. Okay, so we are in 4-4. And yeah, we knew that was an E already, but now we've confirmed it. Let's just go with the dining room. Save our gem. All right, and we have a chart and a cart. We already have its H, yeah. We don't even have any other green rooms. If I want to go just for the seeing the patio. The den would actually work better. It would get me north and south. I always pick the den. The game is right when it's yelling at me about that. Alright. We have a tag and a tent. 10 and tent. It's T, right? Yeah. Gem. I'm not going to spend a key going south yet. So billiards to get us back towards the center. And this had the math puzzle. Okay, so first of all, coat and coast, right? I mean, we don't have that one already, but no, we did. That's 6.5. Yeah, my bad. All right, so it was you add the blues, you subtract the oranges, and you multiply whatever the last color was. So 11. 1, 4, 2, 7. 18 minus 10 minus 6 is 2. 10 minus 5 times 4 is 20. 19 minus 16 is 3 times 1 is 3. Anything back here? No. All right, this is no, dining room still has a way left. Never mind. I was thinking this was our we needed to make this work. I want to grab that courtyard. Although the dark room would let me go further north, but it's going to be dark. This would let me go forward. I think I'm going to take courtyard. Is that a, yeah. Nice. I wonder how many of those I've walked past. No paintings here. Well, only one way to go. That would send me back south. This would let us split. I think we have to go that way. Any inclination to go back to the dining room yet? No, maybe the gymnasium might even take us back there. Okay, so we've got a plane and a planet, I think. So where are we? We are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3. Haven't been to the office yet. I kind of want to, even though dark room would let me get back to the east. I'm gonna take the office. All right. First of all, we have beer and paint, can and glass and brush. What could that be? Stein? And no. Can and paint and paint. No. Mug? No. Any clues? Where are we? We are in 7-3, and I have nothing else here. Drink. I'm not getting this one. This one's tricky. Brush. Foam? And this is a can of paint. It's open. It's dry. Pale. Pale and ale. That doesn't work. It's ALE and not AIL. ALE. Damn. I'm having trouble with this one. Glass, tumbler, cup, and no. Lid? We might need context to figure this one out. I don't think I'm getting this one. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. What else we got around here? We have a chess piece. We have a white king. Here's this upgrade disc. Floor plan upgrade. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. What does that mean to upgrade? To make it have more stuff in it, perhaps? The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay, so... Antechamber needs levers from east and west. Greenhouse is broken. Lots of cranes. Are these? I think they're supposed to be swans. Yeah, it looks like a crane to me, but you see it all over again. There's a theme of swans throughout the entire manor. Swan song, of course. What could that be? Nope. Insert disc. Oh, it does it automatically? Courtyard data has been found. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance that room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Courtyard? Oh, I get it. So a courtyard is either going to become a courtyard, or a corridor. Courtyard. Because the doors are will always be unlocked. I think having dig spots would be more helpful. I like the play on words that becomes a corridor. So, do they expect me to come here often enough that I'm going to upgrade, like, many of the rooms? Like, I've already been playing this game, like, a good 6 hours. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. What is this supposed to be indicating to me? And one is red. One's not red. I better just write them all down. So office books available. And my apologies if this is very small text. I became more cognizant that it might be difficult to read. If I don't want to mess with it. It could be a problem. Yeah, sorry. So, Flight of the Queen, March of the Count in black, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Think it's just a red herring? I kind of think it might be. Queen, Count, Lord, Barons, Major. Flight, March, Fall, Passing, Herrings. Either that or they just want the letters. We've got... Oh. Another safe. Maybe I should be writing down where I find safes. So we know, we'll encounter them again. But there's a safe in office. And eventually maybe we'll find the codes for each. Don't remember how to spell that. And we'll find it again. Drawing room? I don't remember. Well, as we encounter each of them again, we'll note them. But hey, we have another safe. Okay, let's see if we can go further. Chapel. Or a dead end. None of these lead north. They'll go further west, but not north. Let's say dark room. Okay, so opposite of us is a keycard door. Breaker box. That's convenient, right next to us. Or I could go for the passageway that I always skip. Walk-in closet would be good too. But I want the... Oh. Oh, should I make it... I think I wanted to make it common. I wanted to be able to get to the utility closet like all the time. Like, I guess in theory you could make something rare because you don't want to see it anymore. But I think I do want to see this one. Okay, did I get this? Yeah, we did this one already. Alright. We haven't been to security yet. So that's not going to be good. Turn this on, that on. Cabinets crossed off. Still don't know what this means. What about this room? Okay, we got... Okay, I think that maybe this does mean tier then. That would kind of fit with the whole tie in that. Is this what... Is there something called tier? Because we got tiger and tier. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Which kind of fits. Right dates, crack 8 safes. Are the safes set to the dates, perhaps? Where am I going? We just turned back on darkroom, so we can go that way now. And this is a tie and a clock. A tie and... That is not obvious. What? I wonder if... Okay. This is the same rank as the last one. These rooms don't seem to make sense. Let me write down the clues. Because they're gonna say the same. They'll be in every room. So... This is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 2. 7, 2. Tie, clock, and tie. Because I'm not seeing a good... Time. Tie and time. Okay. Sometimes you just have to see it. Okay, what about the 7-3? 7-3 was can of paint and mug, glass of beer. And I see nothing of whiskey? Of gin? No. Can of paint with brush and lid. There's just there's some sort of word that I'm just not seeing for one of them. Yep. Sorry. And we can't go through here, can we? Because we don't have security yet. The archives. The chapel. Archive goes in all directions. That's convenient. But I'll no longer be able to see all my floor plans anymore. This would not give me any more rooms, though. That's a painful... Well, wait a minute. Chapel's fine. We just won't have any more money. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. In the office? Wait a minute. I never actually looked at the computer. I'm an idiot. Let's go back to that in a moment, but let's draft Chapel first. Like I was just looking at it. It says opportunity to earn and spread coins, but I never actually saw that because we just inserted the upgrade thing. We didn't actually look at the computer. All right, run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. I don't have any of those. Right? I don't have any servants' quarters. I know I've seen the maid's quarter before, but I don't have it yet. Okay. Well, let's spread gold. And we even found some gold. Yep. Yep. Not bad. Okay. Let's see what this room is. Because that's going to determine whether we can get north. Oh, no, I can't. Because I don't have the key card. Can I offer gold at the shrine? There's no shrine. This isn't a shrine. Okay. That would send me north. I'm going for that. In case we never get through that door. But let's draft this other room first. Do I want to waste a key? Yeah, I think so. The workshop? They're all dead ends. I don't remember if I've gone to the nursery. I thought I had before. Should I use our die? I don't think so. Yeah, let's go for the workshop. Oh, then we can make this more common. The true box does not always contain the prize. I know. That's not telling me anything I didn't already know. Sometimes the false box does. Okay, so we've got a park and a pilot and a plot. I think that's it. Pilot and plot. So we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 5, 2 is I. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. I do remember this. The whole bold words, the note is read, the letter is not. But I couldn't figure out what to do with it. Should I be noting in the messages if there's a bolded word? This says 8. Do I care about that? I don't know. Broken lever. So I probably do need to have this. And here's the rot word, I. Oh, yeah, and we know it's I. We already have I. We can combine the sledgehammer and the broken lever? And something that I don't have. Okay. Let's write that down. So combinations, broken lever, and sledgehammer. Okay. And this is a dead end, yeah. So we should go through the boudoir. Oh, I have the spelling of that now. And there's one of our safes. See, I look at this and the missing candle, and I wonder if that maybe is trying to indicate that this is the second safe or something. What do we got here? We got rain and grain, and we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Something gates. This M is in a weird spot in the letter. Small gates, maybe? I don't know. Smile? What words have M in the second place of a letter of the word? Should do more Wordle. Anyway. Door is locked. Use the key. The maid's chamber is tempting. All of these would screw us. Because we wouldn't be able to go further north. Ever. I think we redraw. Very tempting to go to the lab. I haven't seen the lab yet. But security would let us go north. Security is common. I wonder if I'm wrong to make all these common. Maybe I should be making them more rare. Because these are the ones I already know about. Okay, let's take a look at these. The antechamber is bolded. Nothing's bolded here. Nothing's bolded here. What is this? That's a spine and a pine. So S. So it is SM something. Small or smile or something. A pair of keys? Car keys. Ooh. But we do have the garage. Ooh. But I haven't been able to turn the power back on yet. No, I have. I have the breaker box. We definitely should. Okay. If we have room to get back. Haven't been to this room. Or that room. I wonder if there's something I should be seeing on these. Or this vault. That's the library. Haven't been here. That's the music room, though. I recognize. I've seen it as a potential draft. Closet, maybe? That's the nook. Maybe that's the music room. I'm not sure. So there are 18 coins around the world. We just spread them. So if we look around, we can find some coins as we run back to the house to the what's it called? The garage. It's good to know. All right, let's turn down the security level because we don't have the key card. And offline, make them unlocked. It doesn't tell me to get through here, though. But if we go back to the breaker room... So through the office... I'm actually feeling the lack of steps this time. No, I wish I'd done that before. Okay. That's new. Wine cellar and patio are both new. This would be a dead end. So I guess patio. Oh, so now the dining room would have an item. Do we have a dining room? No. Buried below, occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt. Yes, I know. Not interactable at all. Metal detector? Probably too late in the run to find it, but... we never did get a shovel. No paintings? So we could finally get that passageway. Everything else is a dead end. Oh, I kind of want to go back to the garage. I don't even know if I can get there now. 15 steps. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's the dining room. Oh. Okay. So we will be able to get some food back in 6 steps. So 7, 8, 9. As long as we don't you know, linger too much, we should be able to get back to the dining room. The lab? I think we take the lab. Oh, I can't! I don't have any more gems! Well, that's a shame. Do I need to know this? Excuse me. Sorry, I was holding my push to mute button. Alright, so we are in the wine cellar. There's a crest which has okay. Left side is holly with 3 berries over 3 stripes. Right side is swan over swan in water over 2 spades. And MCCXIII, which is 12 13. Oh, and then a helm on top. Helm above. Okay. We have a lamp and a plane. A light and flight? I think that's it. So F in 9-2. Light and flight. This feels like it's going to go away. Like there's a secret. I'm clicking wildly everywhere. Because this totally looks like it's going to fall back. Like if you pull out the right one of these, maybe. That one doesn't have a cork on it. I feel like I've seen this crisscrossy pattern before elsewhere in the house. I just don't remember what the... And one of them was indicated. But I've clicked every single one of them and not found it, so... Alright. We'll leave. We'll come back. Last key. Lose half your steps. That's painful. And there's the pool. Doesn't go anywhere. Unfortunately, if we take the weight room and actually go in, we won't be able to go. So let's redraw. Or we could go in for just this, just to get another counter. Like, we're not going to be able to go into the antechamber. We have a lever, but not 3 levers. Let's redraw. There's the lab. I think I'll take the lab. Okay, let me just double check that I'm not one-weighing myself. I can get back to the dining room. So it's, if I'm here, I'm gonna have 11 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're good. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Which we haven't unlocked yet. Okay. Periodic table of the elements. Well, I mean, there's clearly got to be some sort of pattern here. I don't remember offhand what the periodic table elements are, especially not down here. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, something, something, something. Okay, let me just real quickly look it up. Be right back. All right, I did a quick match of everything. Am I going good? Yeah, good. The elements signaled in this property, in this order, spell push 3 up after 9. Or plutonium, sulfur, hydrogen, something, 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 fluorine, something, Rn, iodine, neon. Anyway, push 3 up after 9. What does that tell me? And there's a left arrow. Well, clearly that's part of this puzzle here. But we're not quite able to do it yet. So a to the n over a to the k is equal to the same thing as a to the n minus k. Does that track? Because that'd be the same thing as a to the n times a to the negative k. And then when you multiply two together, it's just like add in there. Yeah, that's obvious. Okay. Then I'm not sure what element they're trying to show here. I'm not going to worry about it until I have to. They might just be trying to show that he's a mathy person. We have a hose. Let's find another picture. Hose and this hose and it's so hard. I can't. It's small. That's the estate, right? House, hose, and house. So you. And we are in 8-3. Okay. Anything else we need to get it from this? Hopefully not. Sounds like we're leaking gas. Oh, here's something. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. But that's a lie. That's a lie. Oh, I probably should. when I was in the office, I should have checked to see if I could have got an email. Oh, they give me a periodic table, and so I need to look it up. Oh well. There we go. Heating and cooling curves. H2L melting point at 0.1 parts per something to something to 0.5 parts per thousand. Is that what that means? I don't know how you measure pressure. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kilopascals in Mount Holly freezer. Randolph Elm. Complete thaw, and then a text I can't read. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to help me. If it does, I don't know how to use it yet. And I'm not sure what to write. 205, 93. I mean, is it really... is it something to note that at room temperature ice would melt? I mean, at 0 it'll melt, of course. Probably this says something, but I don't have the magnifying glass, so I can't find it. Looked like something is unaffected, maybe? I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I would need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical? And if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. So, Kimberly Thompson. Lab tech. All right, computer. Research logs. No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment. Okay. Pause experiment. There are no current experiments. I'll look at that in a moment. Let's look on the network first. Mail? Okay, so if we log into the office, we should be able to get our mail. And now I can run payroll. Why not? I mean, in theory, this is where her paycheck should land, and we're not going to go anywhere else. So I'm just going to do it. Payroll issued. We already spread gold. Wait a minute. Yeah, I still have to do this. It's weird. I'm logging in remotely from here to there, and then they're logging in remotely. But now I should be able to read email, I think. No, I have to go back to the office to do it. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do in terms of running experiments. In the laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Interesting. For each bedroom, permanently add 1 gold. Well, we're pretty much done with drafting rooms. We're at the end of our run. So I think we just say immediately, permanently add 1 gold. Does that mean I'm going to get gold every single time, every single beginning of the day? That's awesome. I love it. Some of the progression in this game is very unique. Like I honestly, I was thinking this game, I was trying to figure out what is this game like, and I was thinking maybe it's a little bit like Antichamber, maybe, but no, it's very unique. It's very interesting. Okay, I think we're doing a mad dash back to the dining room now. Keeping an eye out for any... Oh, I could have looked to see if she got issued a paycheck. Too late now. Did you in the security room? Doesn't look like it. I'm tempted to go back to the workshop also and see if we can combine anything. But let's not for now. Right? Is this the right way? Yeah. Yeah. So in the office, let's see if we can read our email. And I do apologize, the runs take so long. Like, I thought this was going to be a lot more simple than this. I thought this was just going to be, you know, dealing with numbers of keys and gems and money and trying to get to the end of the hallway. But no, this is complicated. All right, from Anne Babbage regarding next week. Sir, you've not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. And the man was dead within a few days, right? Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you're out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. What on earth is that about? Well, I'll write it down. Fuse box should be off, blue, green, white, red, purple. But I haven't found a fuse box for that yet. Dear Herbert, we just want to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. How would you... Okay, I'm just saying. If it was notarized, and it's a will, then he should know it, because he was there. Notarizing it means that the person had to be present. Okay. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal. The VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. It should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all indicators to purple. Okay. So we have found the fuse box, I guess. Okay, white indicator only displayed after syncing all 6 to purple. And that's it. I mean, from what I remember, they've been green and red, so I don't know what the purple is. I think I have room to stop by the utility closet. So if we... Okay, we're at 5. We'd be at 4, 3, 2, 1. That's cutting it a bit tight. Oh, I can still go south from the den. I'm gonna do it. Oh. Wait a minute. Now they're... Now I have lots of different colors. They weren't there before, I swear. Okay, sync all 6 to purple. No. They don't. There's no purple. Make them all... Oh. What is going on? So I have red and blue. If I click on either one, do I get a purple? I get purple on the red. Okay, now they're all purple. So now I should have white? I do. Okay. This is complicated. So what I'm looking for is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. So... This needs to be... Okay, I need to get that purple again. So this needs to be red, purple... And that's red. Now this needs to be red. Why am I turning this one? I haven't quite figured it out yet. Why this sometimes turns into something else. When I turn a blue, does it change the one to the right when I click a blue? I lost my whites. Okay, let's get our whites back. When I turn it off... Let me test that again. So when I turn it off, I lose whatever's to the right. So this... Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. And off is after red. Okay, now we should have white. So if I turn this off... Well, once I have a white, it's stuck on white. And then it wasn't. Do I not have white anymore? Yeah, I lost my white. Okay, start over again. So red, make a purple. And this one just kind of works. Now I need a white. I'm gonna put it there. And this needs to be red, which didn't work. That works. Okay, now I need off blue green. I'm gonna lose this white when I turn this green. And I didn't. Okay. Oh. The gemstone cavern has been permanently unlocked. Starting tomorrow, you will start each day with some gems. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. Like I keep saying that I love the progression system. Let's not screw this up then. So into the courtyard. Oh, I thought this went through. Damn it. Oh, I made a mistake. If I hadn't gone to the utility room, would I still be good? I would have been 2 more. I would have been able to get to the den. I should have come back to the dining room. Oh, well. There's nothing I can do, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'm just screwed. Oh, I miscounted. Call it a day. That's unfortunate. No, that was one of the largest houses we've made so far. We found so many items too. Okay. I think that's enough for now. I think we're gonna stop here. But wow, this game is quite a thing. I am quite fascinated. I really want to see. I wanted to get back to the car because I got the car keys, but I miscounted. Well, next time we'll figure it out better. And each time we can buy more upgrade things. We can get those immediate improvements. We can go to the lab. If nothing else, we just made the useful rooms, the mechanical rooms. We made them more common, so we're gonna get them more often and be able to do things with them, which is great. That's we're getting some forward progress. I like to think. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Let me know what I missed and what on earth was with that beer and paint thing. Like, it's still in my head. I can't figure. Stain and Stein? Maybe? No, it's not spelled the same. Vernier? No. I have no idea. There's some lettering, one letter difference between something that looks like beer and something that looks like paint. Anyway, if you have any thoughts, please let me know in the comments. I would love it. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Until next time.